What is it that drove you again to go and help the Ukrainian side? I wonder if you could just talk a little bit about what got you into this particular engagement.
Well, during my time in Libya, I met two journalists. One was James Foley, another was Steven Sotloff, American journalists, who I became good friends with. And then when I was, that's a photo of James Foley and I that you're showing there, taken in Aleppo, Syria, about 2 weeks before he was kidnapped. He and another friend of mine, John Cantley, were kidnapped in Syria, and then some months later, Steven Sotloff as well, and they were eventually in the hands of ISIS. And Stephen and James were beheaded by ISIS in 2014. So when that happened, I looked back on my experiences, my contacts in the region, and thought about what I could do to take on ISIS. So I started an organization called Sons of Liberty International, which became the first 501c3 nonprofit military training and advising firm. So we started in Iraq. We trained Iraqi Assyrian Christians to fight against ISIS. And we also did training in the Philippines to train a force to defend against ISIS there. And when Ukraine started, this was an extension of our mission. We really exist to fight against authoritarianism. And in the case of ISIS, ISIS was an authoritarian regime itself. Russia backs authoritarian regimes around the world. I've also done advising to the National Unity Government in Exile of Burma. We've done some covert missions in another part of the world as well. Pretty much we've been fighting Russia for years, and by fighting regimes that Russia backs. So this is an extension of that mission. We came here, started training, and now I'm in the military.